Some people are just that terrible to you as a sign that you're supposed to be better than them and outperform their stupidity. I want to thank you for clicking on this video. Please take a second to hit the like button and subscribe. This video is going to be a little bit more different, a little bit different than most of my other videos. I want to start off saying that if you are dealing with anything personally and you feel it's in the way of what you're trying to do with your life, I want you to create a space in your mind right now to where you don't see yourself as the person who's plagued or downtrodden or defeated by what it is that you may see as a personal flaw within yourself. Because there are some people that will try to make you think that because of something, you can't do something. And this is a topic that I really feel needs to be discussed, because there are people with talents, there are people with dreams, there are people with goals, and they have a burning desire to become something. They want to leave an impact on this world. They want to be someone. They want to do some things. And you'll have people who will discourage that. You'll have people who will say, who are you to think that you're somebody? You'll even have people who will make fun of you to your face. I am somebody. Who the hell are you to tell me I'm not? But you have people who are plagued with defeatist mindsets, and they want to program you with that same thought process. Some people will try to cheat you out your dreams. Some people will try to steal your dream. And shout out to Les Brown, and shout out to Dexter Yeager, because you can't let anybody steal your dream. And there are those of us who, it's time to give me a little trim here. There are those of us who have goals, and there are those of us who have dreams, and there are those of us who have far few, or if anything, in between. And people will try to shoot you down and try to make you think that you can't be successful because of who you are, because of whatever you're going through, your adversity, your flaw, whatever you may be dealing with in life. There are people who, because they think they're not perfect, they can't become successful. They can't or shouldn't go after their dream. Oh, I'm not the ideal person for this position. Let me not go after this. Oh, I don't move the same as everybody else. Let me not go after this. There are incredible people who have more heart and more determination and more power, more strength than who you might consider quote unquote normal. And they're still going out after what they want. There's people with no legs still going out after what they want. There's somebody with no legs and no arms. Saw this man in a suit with a collar shirt, a tie, and his hair combed to the side, looking as fly and presentable as he could be. No arms, no legs, microphone attached to his shirt, and he was giving a speech. I'm inspired by those kinds of things. I'm not gonna lie about it anymore. I'm not gonna hold back anymore. I'm not gonna not be who I am anymore. I'm not gonna not be who I was put here to be anymore. I get inspired. I get motivated. I get driven. There are things that are very important to me. I was listening to this video today, and it was a short from Nipsey Hussle. He said, figure out what you want to be, figure out who you are, meditate on it, and live by it. I kind of cut out the fat, because this is a positive channel. Not to say Nip wasn't positive. Neighborhood Nip, you can't get more positive than that. Even got my blue on. Just one of my favorite colors. But you have to figure out who you want to be and what type of person you are, and be that unapologetically. You can't waver. An unstable man is what was the word? Unstable man is wavering in all his ways, or a wavering mind is unstable in all its ways. Basically, you can't dilly-dally. You can't go back and forth. You have to be definite with the infinite. You got to be definite with the infinite. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. So there may be someone who is handicapped. There may be someone who walks different. There may be someone who has a speech impediment. There may be someone who's blind. There may be someone who's doesn't have the same faculties or mobilities as everybody else. And I don't want you to care about that. I don't want you to see yourself as not being able to be successful. You may be different. You may not have a problem with viewing yourself as different. I'm different. Shout out to you. But you're not different in the sense as you have a different opportunity. You have the same opportunity to become successful as everybody else as far as your mind. I'm going to repeat that. You have the same opportunity to become successful as far as your mind is concerned. You may be able-bodied, perfectly seeming, and nothing wrong with you. And there still may be some things that lie in your way. There still may be some challenges or some difficulties that you have to face. But guess what? Like Adam Sandler said, you can do it! Like Eddie Murphy said, yes, I can! And you should laugh. You should get you a nice little laugh on with that. All right? Boost your laughter, boost your immune system for 72 hours. So, with all that being said, right? Some people are just that horrible to you as a sign that you're supposed to be better than them. You'll have people who will make fun of someone for trying because their effort doesn't produce the same result as everybody else's. They may have a negative idea about this person and how they do what they do, if these people are directly trying to affect you with their opinion, their idea, trying to challenge your success, trying to challenge your determination, trying to challenge your drive, trying to drive you to the off the road of success, to the path that leads to nowhere, I want you to disregard those people. I want you to put them in the same box they put you in, but I want you to put them in an invisible box that don't exist. I want you to put them so far away from your idea of yourself and your vision of you being successful. Because if you let them steal your dream and destroy it, you're going to have your focus on an outward source that truly has no power over you, and that's witchcraft. To have someone fooled and tricked into thinking that you have a certain amount of power over them because of something that you've spoken, a spell you casted on them. You'll never do that. You can't do that. I can't even do that. And not necessarily on that level, but sometimes, yes, people will try to discourage you. People will try to make you think that you're not good enough. People will try to make you think that you can't live your dream. Oh, he ain't supposed to be doing that. Things can turn out for you however you want. You have to get the right idea and the right mindset. Anything can work for anybody. You may not have the same level as success, and you may even stumble upon some greater things or some new things about yourself or some different things about yourself along the way. It's okay to fail your way to success. It's okay to realize that, you know what, I wanted to be successful with something. Maybe I should try some other things. But if you do have any type of success with what you do, and it just may not be popping off or jumping off how you want it, when you want it, don't give up because of that. Other people's opinions, oh man, you ain't supposed to be doing this, you're not as good as that, you blah, blah, blah. Don't feed into that. Oh, you'll never be like this one. Oh, look at this one. Or look how he's doing it. Or look how she's doing it. Don't feed into that. They got a whole better thing going on than you got. Who cares? Don't feed into that. They can't tell you anything if you're doing your best. They can't tell you anything if you're giving your all. They can't tell you anything if you're putting everything into it that you've got. But you know if you are or not. You'll know if you're putting everything into it. It'll show. It'll show in your mood, your attitude, your work, your spirit. And it'll trickle off into other areas in life as well. Finances, appearance, all those things. But all that will come to you when it's supposed to. So enjoy the ride. I remember I was working at this place and they had this, and I think I mentioned this before on my channel. They had this sign that said, enjoy the ride. Started looking at that sign and it started making my shifts go by a little easier. And then I started noticing it not there. And not because it's a store and somebody bought it either. Smart guys and gals. But I think because somebody was watching me on camera, and yo, the crazy part is even then I knew I was being surveilled and heavily watched. All I knew was every couple feet I'm gonna have to stop and let someone go, because my intuition was instructing me that, hey, They on you, boy. All right. So yeah, they be on me, man. So with that being said, anybody that wants to be anything in life, anybody that wants to do anything in life, as long as it's righteous, not doing damage to you, yourself, or anybody else, by all means, carry it out. Live your dream. Go after it. Don't sit there and live a boring life. Don't sit there and live an unfulfilled life. Don't sit there and be unhappy. Whatever it takes, whatever you feel you need to do, at the drop of a hat, at the drop of a dime, even if need be. You only get one life. Don't sit there thinking what could have happened. Don't sit there thinking how things should have went. Because as a wise man told me within these past couple months, life is happening. Life is moving fast. So you might as well take your day and make the best of it and plan for the future you want, not the future you have to take or the one you think you have to accept. People want us to underestimate ourselves because that's what they do to themselves. People want us to underestimate ourselves because that's what they do to themselves. I was around some people this 2024 that made me underestimate my value. This is why you can't just be around anybody as a chosen one. They'll have you sink so low, you won't even call yourself that. You won't even think that's who you are. And I mean, I may not know what everybody else knows, but I know what I know. I know what I know. And I feel I'm doing the best I can with that. And that's what I'm going to do with that. Sometimes it takes enough space and time to be away from certain entities to get into remembrance of who you are. This is why you're not supposed to be around certain people in the first place. You have to get away from people who are trying to make you forget who you are and trying to kill the person you've created yourself to be. Because we all set ourselves up with a mental program of how we view ourselves and our lives. And you can't let jealous, deceiving, condescending, belittling, negative people steal your dream. Go after what you want to be. Go after what you want to do. You only get one life. I know somebody's fired up. I know somebody's excited. Somebody can't wait to go do something that they love to do after this video. Even if you have your dream in the back of your head and you're thinking about it and not even working on it, it's better than giving up on it and not letting it go. If it's on your mind every day and night, pursue it. Do it. Don't just think about it. Don't just watch other people live their life. You might have to do some wild things, some crazy things, as far as being crazy enough to get what you want. You may not be able to do things the way you've been doing it. You may have to switch some things up. You may have to study some people. You may have to learn some things. You may have to go back to the drawing board, but don't quit. Don't give up. Even if you have to readjust your schedule. Because you have a lot that you want to accomplish. You have a lot you want to achieve. You have a lot you want to fit into a small amount of time. Focus is going to be your best ally. Positive energy is going to be your best ally. And let success be your best revenge. Because the people who you're supposed to be better than, I'm really trying to get you to understand this. They're just terrible. Some of them. And that's all they were supposed to be. It wasn't supposed to be anything more than that. You were just supposed to grow past this terrible person and realize that I have to outperform their stupidity by allowing success to be my best revenge. And revenge is best served cold. Cold-blooded. Shout out to Dave Chappelle. Cold-blooded. All right, revenge is best served cold. Some people are just stupid. And they're mad you won't choose that same route. They're mad you won't choose to give up. Yeah, they're mad that you won't choose to give up. If you don't give up on your dream, some people will try to force you. You don't give up on your dream, some people will think you're giving up on them and will try to manipulate you to think that you don't care about them, or you don't have time for them, or you're not interested, and you shouldn't be, especially if this person is stupid enough to try to separate you, the chosen one, from their dream. You are chosen to want to do what it is you want to do. All those other all them other sperm came out your dad. They didn't make it. You did. Shot right through. Wow. Touchdown. Life. I'm here. Wah. Don't let it go to waste. All that fight. It's always a fight in life. Even when it comes to going after what you want. So let the people who are terrible to you be a sign that you're supposed to be better than them. You know what? I'm not going to sink to that level within myself because of what they said or what they did or how they want me to feel. Instead of becoming talented, some people become terrible. You have to make the same decision for yourself. Am I going to end up a talented person, or am I going to allow myself to become a terrible person? People who give up on their goals, their dreams, let go of what they truly want in life. I don't see too many people sharing their goals and dreams with people like that. I'm just saying. I'm just being completely honest. For the dreamers out there. For the people who are goal-oriented out there. For the people who want to be successful out there. For the people hustling out there. Grinding out there. You don't see them complaining. You don't see them, oh, this, stop that, no. You just see them as, man, that's a terrible person. Let me outperform that stupidity. What this person is on is dumb. I'm not allowing how they feel to stop me. They may have an issue with the fact that I'm not going to stop my movement for them or their agenda or what they would want or prefer. So, with that being said, keep outperforming the people who think that you're not going to overcome the spell they casted on you because you're so great that they really had to try to drive it on home to you that you wouldn't become anything, not what you wanted, because they didn't become what they wanted. Some people want you to feel that you can't have what you want when you can. You may have to remove yourself away from the self-defeating thinkers so you don't develop self-defeating thoughts of your own. That's why the good book says, God bless the child who has his own. God bless the child who has her own. Whatever success is for you, I want you to hold it near and dear to yourself. And feel yourself like the person who's already got what they want. Doesn't matter if you at Park Palace or Park Bench. If you get your mind right, everything else will fall into place. And I see some people may not like the type of advice I've been giving in my videos. And if it doesn't apply, just let it fly. But if this is something that helps you, feel free to take what you need. Feel free to apply whatever you need. But don't let your dream go. Don't let go of your goals. And don't stop thinking that you are the one. Whatever you think before you get around toxic, negative people, hold on to that. Don't let them people steal your dream from you. It may be all you got. And it may be all you need too. But if you let them take it, they may try to replace your dream with theirs. And then your dream may become a nightmare. And you don't want to wake up to that. You don't want to have to wake up to the truth, the harsh, cold truth. I gave up my dream for that motherfucker. I didn't believe in myself because for that piece of. I allowed myself to become intoxicated with this low vibrational loser spirit, loser thought process of thinking I can't have or be or do what I want when you can. Because it's more than possible for you to do so. You're more than able and capable to achieve what you want. You have to carve out the time for it. You have to really want it. And you have to be serious with yourself, with what you want to do. And if you're not putting in enough effort, you need to recognize that and put yourself in check on that and hold yourself accountable and figure out how to get what you need done Figure out how to do what you need to do. Figure out how to do all you can do right where you are, right where you're at. And don't be satisfied until you do. I'd like to thank you for watching this video. Pound that like button. Pound that share button. You know somebody needs to see this. I'll see you all in the next video. Prosperity, abundance, wealth, happiness, success, love, and infinite money.